sounds like from Tableau, but he won't really man. Cause I'm doing this thing called rap shit. Flowing on the stage while you stiff erection. Korean boy on the mic check 1, 2. What up, YouTube? This is Andrew, aka Chowder135, bringing you another NBA 2K12 commentary. This time, it's actually this first part of the gameplay is the last few minutes of my rookie showcase game. And then I'm gonna show you the pre-draft interviews and what happened there. I know what team I got drafted by. I played my first game, so that's gonna be all recorded. The draft will be the next video, which will probably be out today or tomorrow, hopefully. And NBA 2K12, oh my god, it's such an amazing game. For those of you who haven't gotten it, I feel really bad for you because it's an amazing game. It goes so much more in depth from last year's game. I think there's an achievement where you contribute some of your contract to charity, and you get an achievement for that. So I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. But anyways, I think today I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of NBA 2K12. First pro, I think what they did with the presentation was amazing. The presentation this year looks a lot better than last year's, and if you can tell, if you go into the NBA greatest mode, Bill Russell's looks different from Jerry West, from Oscar Robertson, from Scottie Pippen, from Magic Johnson. They're all different. All the presentation looks different, and I think 2K did an amazing job on that. It looks really cool, and I think I'm going to start a series either on my channel or on Machinima Sports about the NBA greatest. I'm just going to go full playthrough mode on that, so be on the lookout for that. But anyways, second pro, what they did with the drills. I mean, this is a really minor feature since drills are like, drills, it doesn't really matter. We're talking about practice. But, the drills, they really did include some new ones, some really cool ones. Around the world, which is basically you pass to some guy, and then it's basically the, the challenge shot drill, but you get to choose who you want to pass it to. So that's a little bit cool. And the second one I did was knockout, and let me tell you, I am awful. I'll include my first. Oh no, I'll show it to you next video, the draft video. I'll show it to you how my first knockout drill went. But let's just say it wasn't the best. But those are some of the best cons or pros I have. And then the third one is, this is very, very minor, but the NBA Blacktop got updated. There's now a crowd, and if you know me, I'm a real big NBA Blacktop fan. I guess you can call me a fan, but Anyways, some cons I have about the game. I mean, it's really early in the game, but I just wanted to point some things out. I'm not a really big fan of. Don't get me wrong. I still love this game. I have nothing against it, and I still think it's a great game. But these are just some of the things that I think 2K should have fixed or should have stayed with. First of all, it's the substitution menu in game. So normally it would be down on the D-pad and down on the PlayStation arrows thing. Not the arrows thing. You guys know what I'm talking about though. So if you access that last year, it would just be right bumper, left bumper, or R1 and R2. Or R1 and L1. But this year they made it a little bit more complicated. It's simpler, but at the same time it's easy. It's harder. I mean, especially for experienced 2K players or 2K players like me who are just addicted to the series. It's a lot harder than someone who's just gotten introduced into the game. But I guess I'll get used to it eventually, so that's fine. And then I think this is temporarily, but the online doesn't really work because it said that nothing was available on the 2K share, and then another thing that I couldn't find a match for 5 minutes, but maybe that's just the 2K servers and shit like that. Actually, other than that, I don't think I have any other complaints. One big pro though I have is that
The gameplay is a lot more improved than last year. It takes a lot more to get by your defender, like the real NBA, and then Euro steps are often contested out, or they get you get put into a funky animation. And trust me, I've tried this so many times with Andrew Johnson. It's crazy. I couldn't make any shots because they forced me into weird layups. And that's a good thing because 2K's finally got their Euro thing right. Last year the Euro step was unstoppable because once you click that animation, the defender just moves out of the way. So you know it's a good thing they definitely improved that. And another thing from my player is that they made you start at a very high overall. So 60s. I started as a 62 if you checked out my last video. But I think that's a really good thing because I don't want to start from 40s, 39s again. That's just my opinion. I think that's all I have to say about this topic. Give me some of your pros and cons from the game so far. But other than that, my name's Shannon135. If you guys could like this video, that'd be awesome. It would help me out a little bit, not a lot, but a bit. And it shows that you guys are actually really interested in 2K12, which I'm sure you guys are. But other than that, my name's Shadow135. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions real quick if you don't mind. You play in a position that we're well stocked in with guys like Evan Turner, Iggy, and Thaddeus. With those guys on the roster and playing time expected to be limited, why should we draft you?
I really feel like I can learn a lot by watching those guys, and ultimately I'll be a better player because of it, I'm totally comfortable biting my time on the bench and taking everything in. It'll only make me a better player when my time comes, and my time will definitely come.
Interesting. Next question. It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
Well, I thank you guys for watching this video. If you missed my last video, it'll be right there under the last video text. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. It'll be where I'll be posting announcements, just information, or just some random ass tweets, whatever I wanted to tweet. And if you haven't checked out my channel already, bam, www.youtube.com/Shadow135. Other than that, my name is Shadow135. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.